All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and evening. I greet everyone. Please don't forget to subscribe on our TV. As far as you are across this channel, the God I'm serving is going to surprise you today. So, back again for our discussion today. Remember what I told you that Fubara have been deceived. Fubara have been deceived by APC. I told you that if Fubara is not going to end well. Once Fubara first term finish, Fubara is going to out. Let me tell you, Fubara have made a mistake. Fubara have made a mistake by joining APC. Like I told you before that many people say that even me, including me, I said it that Fubara will be saved by joining APC. But I later realized that the worst mistake Fubara did is by joining APC, because joining APC is not going to save you. Because of the crisis between Fubara and Wike, Mr. President, like I told you, Bola Tinubu have to choose the one he preferred. I told you that the reason why Mr. President preferred Wike because of Wike have a structure in Rivers State. Once Mr. President lose Wike, he lost Rivers State. So that is the reason why Jagaban have a calculating. If I lose Wike, I'm going to lose Rivers State, and if I lose the governor of Rivers State, that's a similar Fubara. I have hope that Wike is going to give me minus votes in Rivers State. So that is the reason why Mr. President have been calculating that he have now prefer FCC Minister Wike than a city governor. So Fubara will be deceived, because Fubara now is no longer know what to do again, because he have been deceived. I've told you people that you see Wike, you see let me say some of the commissioners, some of them is working hand to hand. But if Fubara is there just eating wine, hoping that have a reconcile with Wike, knowing that Wike has a play politics on the back. So look at what's happening right now is that Mr. President have a call meeting, to Wike, ask Wike, do you want to remove a city governor, or do you want him to be continue as a governor? So the reason why I say this is that this is the secret have been going on for long. But if Fubara don't know what is happening, so Wike ask question, I don't need it. So now that Fubara have go back to Mr. President and ask him, sir, I don't know what is happening again for the argument have reached for long that I'm going to coming back on second tenure. So Mr. President tell him, the Rivers State is not belong to me, the Rivers State belong to Nyesom Wike. So right now is that Fubara have now confused, because he don't know what to do again. So I'm telling you right now is that Fubara have lost Rivers State. Fubara have lost the second tenure, because I don't see any chances to save Fubara again. As we say, Fubara he joined ADC or another very strong party. Like I told you that some people say that Fubara is going to be saved as far as he enter APC. No, the reason why he's not going to save, like I told you, is that because of Wike have the Rivers State structure. Rivers State structure Wike, you know, like you remember what happened in Lagos State between Ambode and Bola Tinubu, that is Mr. President right now. Remember what's happening? So Ambode tried to fight Mr. President. So, and many people ask, told Mr. President, why do you want to remove Ambode? He's a good man, he's working. Do you know what Mr. President told people, ask him why they want to, do you know what Mr. President told him? See, let me tell you, Ambode is just one vote. Ambode is just one vote. And the other people told me that you don't need Ambode again. Is 1 million votes. If after election that I lose election, do you save me? So this is why I'm saying this is that Mr. President said that Ambode is one vote, and if anything happened today, the only Ambode save me. So that is the reason why I say that I tell you people that you see this politics. You see, politics is a game. Politics is a game and personal interest. So politics don't know brother or sister, or mother or father. Politics is a personal game. So let us be watching what is going to happen to the end, because I know is that if Fubara have already lose in second tenure, nobody can save Fubara right now. Even if Fubara join another party today, nobody can save Fubara. So Wike have win the battle. Wike have win the battle. Nobody should, like I told you that Wike is a strong man in Rivers State. Some people say, no, I'll be praising Fubara, in the beginning. Think that if Fubara will going to stand, and fight, but I've seen that Fubara cannot do this alone. So what you don't know, you don't know. So let's be watching. Thank you everyone. In case you never subscribe, please subscribe. One love.